Hello everyone. So today's topic is about lambda expression in your core Java. Okay, so let's see what is the role of this lambda expression here. Okay, so in today's video we're going to learn about lambda expression in Java. Lambda expression. It is one of the future in Java. Okay, you can say the first of all we see why Java introduced lambda expression. Okay, why Java introduce it. This that is lambda expression. Okay, so first of all we will see why Java introduced lambda expression in Java and what is the main objective of lambda expression. Then we will see how to write with example. We will see. Okay, so the main objective of introducing lambda expression in Java is to bring functional programming future in Java. So with the help of lambda expression, it can be bring functional programming in future in Java. What is the main objective of introducing lambda expression in Java is to bring functional programming future in Java. So Java is object oriented programming language. Okay, Java is the object-oriented programming language. In the previous lecture, my first lecture, we have studied that Java is object-oriented programming language. So we already know about Java is object-oriented programming language. We support all object-oriented future, right? Because Java is all object-oriented programming language, but of course, it will support the object programming language. Huh. So there is another type of language called functional programming language. Okay. So what we know that Java is object-oriented programming language. We support all object-oriented features, and there is another type of languages called functional programming languages. So Java, purely object-oriented programming language, which doesn't support any functional programming features. Java is a pure object-oriented programming language and it doesn't support functional programming feature. There are other languages in market like Python is there, yeah, C, C++. This language already support functional programming features. So C, C++ and Java, Python is already support the functional programming feature. So to bring functional programming feature in the Java is which is introduced lambda expression. I hope you understood why Java introduced lambda expression, right? Why Java introduced lambda expression? Because Java it doesn't support what functional programming language, and with the help of these it able to support to bring functional programming language in Java we require or lambda help. Okay, so to bring functional programming language in Java is which introduce lambda expression. So by using lambda expression, we can achieve functional future in programming. Okay, so the main intention of introducing lambda expression in Java is to bring the functional programming future. The main, you can say the main reason or yeah, the main intention you can say of introducing the main intention of introducing lambda expression in Java is to bring the functional programming language. Okay, functional programming language features. Okay, function programming features. Okay, so this is the main objective of introducing what lambda expression in Java. So Java is a object-oriented programming language. It doesn't have functional programming feature. So to bring functional programming feature into Java, which is introduced lambda expression. So here we need to understand what is functional programming features, right? We need to understand because I said मी बोलत आहे की Java with the help of Java means with the help of lambda expression what function programming features can be uh, bring with the help of lambda expression, but you have to understand the meaning of this also. What is this, right? So functional programming feature. Okay, so what is it? So I already said this is the main objective of introducing lambda expression. Now you understood why we introduce lambda expression, because we have to to bring the function programming feature in Java. We introduce the lambda expression, but now so here we need to understand what is the functional programming feature, right? So normally in object oriented programming language, data will be stored and maintained in the form of classes and objects. Yeah, uh, object-oriented programming data will be stored in the form of classes and objects. So classes and objects will be there in object-oriented programming. So all the Java store in the form of object, and processing should also happen through object. When come to the functional programming language, the data will be stored in the form of function and variables. So in functional programming language, the data will be stored in the form of function and variables. So this basic different object-oriented programming language and function programming language. What in object-oriented programming language, data will be stored in data stored in the form of object and what stored in the form of object, and processing should also happen through object, right? Here the classes and object will be there in the object oriented programming language. So all the data stored in the form of object, and processing should also happen through object. When come to the functional programming, the data will be stored in the form of function and variable. So this is a basic difference between object oriented programming language, and function programming language. By default, Java doesn't support function programming features because it's purely object-oriented programming language. So to bring functional programming feature in Java, the lambda expression introduced. So here,
यस इतना पार्ट समझा सबको? अपूर्वा, then CR and all students, Vinay and all, tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, tell to other person to come because it is a practical oriented subject, right? हर एक लेक्चर में अपना प्रैक्टिकल है, प्रोग्राम है. अगर इतना अच्छा एक्सप्रेस कर रही हूँ, समझा रही हूँ, तो आपकी भी प्रेजेंट ही चाहिए ना? Inform to other people, please. Okay. Shall we continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
object-oriented programming language. So to bring functional programming feature in Java, the lambda expression introduced. So here let's see the example of lambda expression.
No need to send name and number in chat box. Here दिसते मला सर्वांचे नेम की कोण कोण आहे. जे नसेल त्याला कॉल आणि त्याची absentee दिली जाईल. So no need to send. If you having any problem regarding, if you want to ask any question, then you can text me through chat. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. इथे मला दिसते कोण कोण आले आहे.
Okay, just function programming features, because it's purely object-oriented programming language. So to bring functional programming feature in Java, the lambda expression introduced. So here let's see the example of lambda expression. Okay, just 1 minute. You know, to run the Java program, we need not plus plus. You have to download it. Okay, I hope. See, this is the example of lambda expression here. Lambda expression example. So here interface sayable, public string, say string name. Okay, so public static void means string args. I already explained you about class. Public means what, static means what, void means what, main means what, string is a parameter, why we are using here, and I mentioned this comments also here, means lambda expression with single parameter here, and you can omit the function parenthesis here. So this is the sign of lambda. So if you want to understand this meaning, so go and check my first video. There I explain you this all meaning, public, static, the parenthesis means what is the parameter, this all, why we using class. But when we use class, then always save name with after the class name. See here, this is class name. We have to save our name with the help with the extension what, Java extension, means lambda expression example dot Java. You have to save the name, right? So here public static void main string args, then lambda expression with single parameter, that sayable s1 name, then lambda here, because here we are bringing functional programming features in this with the help of this lambda expression. Then we return hello name, then system out print tbs. Then again you can omit the function parenthesis, enable s2, return hello here, then system out printed s2 से tbs. So जो भी कुछ हम system print ये system dot out dot println ये क्या करता है, ये प्रिंट करते आउटपुट प्रिंट करण्यासाठी आपण यूज करतो. ओके, वॉट एव्हर वी राईट हियर इट विल बी प्रिंट. Okay, so I already explained you that की कसं node plus plus download करायचं. Then first of all, before download node plus plus, yeah, you can download node plus plus, then you have to download for jdk. Okay, you have to install the jdk. Then after this, after installation of jdk, you can easily run your program. Okay, so this is node plus plus, easy, you can easily download through the browser, through your net. Okay, so after downloading, this is the lambda expression program. So let's run it and let's check the output. Okay, so see, after writing this program, you have to save. See, it is already saved, so I can't save again here, but go file and save it, control plus s, and then go to your folder, Java folder, which I save in my desktop. Then after, give the class name which is given here and dot java. Okay, and then this file will become here. See, in your desktop Java folders. See, this lambda expression file is there here. Okay, class. then you can able to run it. If you having any problem regarding downloading or regarding running the program, then contact me. Okay, so let's run the program and just see my first video. I have explained you how to how to run, how to save the program. Okay, so here for this we need cd dr. Okay, then check directory desktop. Why? Because I save my program on desktop, java, in java folder. Okay, so cd java, because my folder name is java, it is in on the desktop. Okay, then java cy, we have to compile our program. So this is class name which I already said. Okay, then java c. Now it's compiled, totally compiled properly. Why? Because errors not there. Here you can see. So अगर एरर नसेल तर आपल्याला डायरेक्ट ही लाईन प्रिंट होते आणि एरर असेल तर एरर शो होतो. So now you the name java and this, and you will get your output hello tbs, hello tbs. This is your output. Okay, so this is about your lambda expressions example. Let's see the next point. Okay, so after lambda expression, let's move on method reference. Okay, method reference. Java provide a new features called method reference in Java version. Reference is used to, okay, right, let me write the method reference. Okay, so here there are four method reference: reference to static method, reference to instance method of particular object. Okay, let's see. And reference to instant method of an arbitrary object, and reference to constructor. So the main is reference to static method. You can refer to static method defined in the class following syntax and example which describe the process referring static method in Java. So static method. Okay, so here the syntax of these: containing class static method, containing class okay. So this is the syntax of your reference static method, where static method is the demo class which static method common method defined. So you can refer to static method defined in a class. Okay, you can refer the static method in the class. So another, so let's see the example again here. See, so this is example of static method that performs a normal calculation. Okay, so Java program to get the cube of given number using the static method. So in Java program, if you want to take cube, then we are using this static method. So class calculate, we give the name calculate. Okay, then static in cube int x, then curly. I explain you the meaning of curly brace, semicolon, all right. And so here we want to print, we want to do cube. Okay, program to get the cube. So here we read in return, we put the formula of cube like triple type x multiplication. Then here in result calculate dot cube, so we want the cube of 5. Okay, so here we return the number, right? whatever number you will return, you will write, then you will get the cube of this number. So this system out println. So we want result. So here we return. I wrote the result. So we will get the cube of 5. So let's run the program. This again you have to save in desktop, desktop's Java folders. Okay. So I already I'm already in this file, means cmd. So directly we can compile the program, dot java. So if error there, then it will be come, and if error not there, then it will be not come, means error. It compiled properly. Now run the program. See 125. So we get the output 125. This is the cube of 5, which we have done by static method. Okay, this is about static method. So after this point, let's move on next point. So next point is about instance method. Instance method. Okay, so here reference and instance method. Like static method, you can refer instance method also. In the following example, we are describing the process of referring the instance method. Again, syntax like containing object instance method name. Okay, so where demo is an object refers to static method. So instant method is also like a static method. So here's the example also there. The instance method. Just 1 minute. Okay, this is okay. 1 minute. So see, class instance method. So public start.
लिसन तुमच्या अंडरस्टँडिंगसाठी हे लिसन कोणी सांगेल हे ग्रीन का दिलंय राज डोंट से यू फर्स्ट आय वॉन्ट फ्रॉम अनदर पर्सन येस आशिष साक्षी मला कोण सांगेल ही ग्रीन ह्याचा अर्थ काय असतं या यू हॅव स्टडी आय थिंक सो इन C++ and whatever you have learned the language right I just want to check do you know or not if you don't know then tell me please yes Kadu Siddhi, Sneha, don't think I'm not insulting you people. I'm just want to know की कोणाला किती माहित आहे कारण की मी I'm new for you, right? And you are also new for me. Yes, Sangeeta, tell me anyone. Do you know the meaning of this? This two come slash and this. Please fast tell me. Anyone, please? Sonia, tell me. Yes. Yes, say. Anyone, please? If you don't know, then tell me, madam, we don't know. Yes.
माहिती आहे मॅडम.
माहित आहे ना गुड माहित आहे ना ओके बिकॉज हर एक चीज की हाँ जी हर एक मतलब माहित पाहिजे असं आपल्याला तेव्हाच आपल्याला सर्व समजेल यस राज
हॅलो.
हाँ जी माहित बरोबर बोलली ना मीनिंग हर एक चीज माहित पाहिजे राईट
हो.
हे तरीही ज्यांना माहित नसेल त्यांच्यासाठी आहे की ह्या कोडिंगचं मीनिंग काय आहे आणि डबल हे कमेंट्स आहे ओके कमेंट आणि ह्याचा जर हे नाही दिलं तरीही आपला प्रोग्राम रन होईल की नाही
हो.
रन होईल बिकॉज इट इज नॉट नेसेसरी हे का आपल्या प्रोग्राम मध्ये इम्पॉर्टंट नाही आहे बट ज्यांना समजत नाही त्या समजण्यासाठी हे आपण कमांड्स पास करतो विदाउट दिस वी कॅन रन आवर प्रोग्राम ओके दिस इज नॉट युजफुल फॉर प्रोग्राम बट फॉर अंडरस्टँडिंग वी आर युझिंग दिस ओके ओके आम ओके
static void.arg. Okay, so public static void main, the class name is the instance method we given. So here, because that method we wrote in instance, we will write an object to call it. Okay. So here I mentioned through comment, see the meaning of this word, right? Instance method object equal to new instance method. So this is comments, see, okay, because that method we wrote in the instance, we will write an object to call it. So then instance f public double sum int x int y. So this is the method is instance because we don't write static. Then f x plus y. So we can sum, see आपल्याला ह्याची सम करायची आहे. So हे जे आपण f x plus y लिहिलोय. Okay. And return f. So instance method मध्ये class interface method दिलाय, instance method दिलाय, त्यात static void मध्ये आपण parameter pass केलोय. Then instance object हे equal to new instance method म्हणून दिलोय because object that we wrote in instance we will write an object to call it. Okay, आपल्याला object call करण्यासाठी आपण इथे लिहिलो आहे. Then system out println मध्ये आपल्याला प्रिंट एंड मी ऑलरेडी आय सेड दॅट की जे पण सिस्टम आउट प्रिंटेड आहे म्हणजे ते पर्टिक्युलर आउटपुट प्रिंट करण्यासाठी आपण ही लाईन यूज करतो, राईट? सो 3 2. सो आपल्याला रिझल्ट फाइंड करायचा आहे 3 + 2 च. See x plus y, x is nothing but 3, y is nothing but 2. So we have to find this result. So let's run it. So already we are in CMD, so directly we can run it. First we have to compile the instance method dot java. After compiling, if it error free, then it will become okay, error free is there. So after this, write java program name, so it will be 5c. Okay, see 3 + 2, that is 5. So this is the output of your instance method. Okay. Okay, next. So after this, let's see a notation. Annotation. Okay. Okay. Important part of core Java. This is the next point. So important part of core Java, which is introduced in JDK, that is what? Annotation. Annotation is a special type of comments in our program. It doesn't play any role in execution, but one programmer can write annotation inside the program for another programmer as do in case of comment, as well as the programmer can write in annotation for another programmer as well as another program. So programmer, suppose programmer 1 writes comment as annotation. Programmer, there are two programmers. Suppose one programmer write comment as well as annotation. Programmer 2 can understand the comments and annotation, but programmer 2 cannot go for what is comments, because comments in which way you will write in English, you will write in Hindi, you will write in French, you will what? So you will write in your language, any language. Okay, so that doesn't matter because it is up to was how you shall write comments. Only the syntax of comments you know, means the double slash. Okay, like I explain you the comments in my previous program, right? Double slash is given, given. So with the help of double slash we can write the comments for single line comments, and there is a syntax for multi line comments also. But inside the multi line and single line, how we going to write comments, that up to us. So in case of comments the programmer cannot understand, how to programmer has written the comments. But annotation has special syntax. You don't follow syntax, the compiler complain about the annotation non-existence, and as well as when you go for executing run time environment also cannot recognize component of the source program which contain the annotation. So annotation is a for the human means for the programmer as well as another programmer that is specially of annotation. Okay, so their override then okay, so annotation type can be used to annotate the type of declaration. So constructor, the annotation type can be used to annotate constructor declaration. Field, the annotation type can be used to annotate field the declaration. So local variable, the annotation type can be used to annotate local variable declarations. For declaration purpose, we are using this annotation. Method, the annotate method type can be used to annotate method declaration. Then package, the annotation type can be used to annotate package declaration. Parameter, the annotation type can be used to annotate parameter declaration. So these are the some types which used to declaration. Okay, so today's lecture over here. I hope you understood the today's lecture. Okay.
Okay, any problem regarding to this lecture?
No, ma'am.
ओके और कल का प्रोग्राम सबने देखा, ट्राई किया, सबने नोट प्लस प्लस इंस्टॉल किया, जेडीके इंस्टॉल किया? Yes, Ashish, then all person, students, have you installed? Please, if you do not install it yet, then try to install it and try to run the program. Okay, and if you're having any problem regarding your program and anything, then contact me, inform me, okay? Because it is a, I already said you, this is a what? Practical based subject. If you're having good knowledge in the subject, then you can survive anywhere because core Java is very demanded subject, right? Is it right? Anyone reply me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Now you can leave. Lecture over.